Touchdown! Philadelphia Eagles on Jalen Hurts! What's up, guys? It's Ninings here, and I'm back with another video. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Eagles versus Buccaneers wild card game. The first time I'm saying it this season. Of course, playoffs just started, but after that last season, how terrible it was, it's refreshing to see the Eagles back into the playoff bracket. Alright, so I don't know if this is my first playoff preview on the channel, but it's most certainly for this season, and we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at their house in Raymond James Stadium. We played them early in the season. It was at the Link. We lost only by 6. I'll get more into that, including keys of the game as well, and you know how I think. Well, I will not say it yet, but I mean I think you'd imagine what my score prediction will be anyways. All right. So before we get into it, please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. Please like, please comment, as long as it's not inappropriate. I will definitely look at it. And of course, please join my digital Discord server and my Twitter account. You can get live updates on both, and we have a great community in the Discord server with lots of stuff to do. Alright, so really quick intro. Oh, and I forgot to say, thought I finished the intro early, but right now we are at 223 subscribers. We lost one, but that's completely fine. Still 7 away from 230, and still 77 away from 300. And I believe we hit 200, one day before my birthday. Nice birthday gift. Alright, so now without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So obviously, you know the drill. I won't say it on the title anymore of this video because I want to save space, but I'm going to be going for the key players, keys to the game, and my prediction, and that'll be the video. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so first of all, the Philadelphia Eagles depth chart. I got the Eagles and Bucs injury report right here. It's for both teams, which is pretty convenient, but I also got the Eagles graphic here. Basically, for the Eagles, actually, never mind, let me go to the Eagles graphic. For the Eagles, Nate Herbig and Josh Sweat are questionable. Obviously, we have our people on the injured reserve, but other than that, I think they're going to be game time decisions. Josh Sweat, we need him on this defensive line. It's a really dangerous defensive line, but again, I'll say on my keys to the game about this is going to be the biggest defensive key to the game. How do you say? I don't want to say of the season because you never know. We might go to the Divisional Round. We might. There's obviously still a chance. This is definitely not going to be a blowout for the Bucs. All right, but I don't want to say that so far in the season. That's what I was trying to say. So this is going to be the biggest defensive key to the game for me so far in the season, because technically the season's not over yet, and we have no idea. We can't look into the future of when our season's going to end, and hopefully our season doesn't end this game, because again, it's definitely not going to be a blowout. As I don't think many people even think it's going to be a blowout. I'm just saying, way closer than people imagine. Right? So Nate Herbig, Josh Sweat, both questionable, as I said. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is on the injured reserve. I don't like the injury. Prayers up to you. I want you to heal up. Obviously, injuries suck, but man, playing wise, you were awful. I mean, is that even a surprise? Come on, everybody knows J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is terrible. Or Jose Joaquin Arcega-Whiteside, if you want to call him that. But anyways, J.J. really bad. Last game against Dallas, that was the stupidest catch you could have dropped. Not stupidest, but the easiest catch. It was literally, if you literally got your arms and your hands and you cushioned it to your chest, that's a catch. But it fell right through you, and you dropped it. All right, and I mean you've only had 1 touchdown passes in the preseason. Oh boy. All right, I just don't know J.J. Arcega-Whiteside anymore. I don't know why we picked him over DK Metcalf. I mean, obviously, DK wouldn't say had a terrible season this year, but I don't know. I've favored Tyler Lockett over him in the Seahawks receiving game. Tyler Lockett is really underrated, by the way. Even so, though, I still would have loved DK Metcalf. But we got JJ Arcega-Whiteside instead. So we're stuck with him now. Unless we trade him, I hope we do. Anyways, quick JJ rant there. 5 minutes into the video. Let's keep going. Isaac Seumalo, an injured reserve. Brandon Brooks. No surprises there. We already knew that for most of the season. Anyways, Brandon Graham, injured reserve. Also, Divine Taylor. I did not like to see that. I believe I don't know, it was a 2019 draft and 2020 draft, but did not like somebody potential he does get injured. I really do want to see more of Divine Taylor, though, if I'm even saying his name right. But yeah, and then as I said, Josh Sweat questionable, and then all the people in the injured reserve. Yeah, sorry for repeating, but not many injuries whatsoever. There's only 2 people questionable, and I assume they're gonna be game time decisions. This is only 2 days. Well, in my case, even for the Eastern Standard Time, folks, it's 2 more days until the game. It's gonna be a morning game, by the way. Might stream that on the Just Arrival podcast, so go check that out. But yeah, it's not many injuries at all. I mean, the Bucs, if we quickly look at them, actually, let's move on to the Bucs. We've had our fair share of the Eagles, and really quick, just want to mention Miles Sanders isn't going to be playing this game, as well as Boston Scott, Jordan Howard, Kenny Gainwell, Smitty, Quez, Jalen Reagor, and Dallas Goedert, all healthy, as well as Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey. I know I'm saying a lot of list of people, and Lane Johnson. We're looking super healthy on offense, and I'm so excited, right? Only person questionable is Nate Herbig. Jack Driscoll, Brandon Brooks are on injured reserve. We're looking really healthy, all right? And Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, Derek Barnett, even though he has stupid penalties, all healthy. TJ Edwards at linebacker. I really like the performance from the past weeks. Jernard Avery, Alex Singleton, who had that I think it was a while ago, but it's still, Alex Singleton stepping it up. Big play Slay, Vontae Maddox, Anthony Harris, Rodney McLeod. We're looking super healthy on both sides of the ball. Meanwhile, for Tampa, though, Ronald Jones, the second, is out. It said that, it said Leonard Fournette, is on injured reserve right now. But kind of have to fact check that. Cyril Grayson is out as wide receiver. They still do have Mike Evans, Tyler Johnson, Rashad Perriman, who had that game-winning touchdown against Buffalo, and of course Scotty Miller. Donovan Smith, Ali Marpet, and of course Ryan Jensen, Alex Kappa, and Tristan Wirfs. A lot of good players on this offensive line for the Bucs. Something to watch out for. Chris Godwin in injured reserve, though. That is not good. Their wide receiver 2, the Evans-Godwin duo. I don't know, man. I really hate Godwin, being on the injured reserve. I thinking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it definitely has an impact on this Bucs team. I mean, obviously with the Evans-Godwin tandem, I really like how Evans plays. I mean, I get it. He is a wide receiver too, but that's also a pretty good weapon, for Brady. When you throw it up to him, he can definitely catch it. Is all I'm gonna say there. So that is not gonna be good, for the Bucs offense. I'm gonna have to fact check this, again, just to make sure. But in the meanwhile, all right, let's go on to the defense for the Bucs. Ndamukong Suh, why did I say that? Ndamukong Suh is going to be healthy for this game. So is Vito Vea, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Devin White for the linebackers. But Lavonte David is listed at injured reserve. A huge hit to that linebacker core, even with Jason Pierre-Paul and Devin White, still healthy, as well as Shaquille Barrett. This linebacker core is no joke. Excuse me. I just don't think we have to overestimate them. Underestimate them. We're not really overestimating them right now. We're really confident, which is a good thing, but we can't get too cocky, right? Or my bad, I already said that. Sean Murphy Bunting, though, who is a key player on their secondary, is questionable. Richard Sherman, even though he is definitely aging, is on. I completely forgot he was on the Bucs. You know, he's been. I don't know if he's really been jumping around, but I completely forgot he wasn't with the Niners or Seahawks. He's on injured reserve. Carlton Davis, their right cornerback, is questionable. Those are huge hits to their secondary, even though they have Jordan Whitehead and Antoine Winfield Jr. You know, I really like, Antoine Winfield Jr., for the Bucs at that safety position. So also Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, who was the rookie last year, I believe, and it was the last pick of the first round since the Bucs were champions. Or maybe it was no. It could have been last year or this year. I'm completely blanking. Right, but I do know it was really close. Really close. That's all I say. But yeah, let's go quickly double check on the other injury report that lists all of them. All right, let me quickly get that. Right, I believe this is the last before the game. Hold on a second. Yeah, a little bit of searching over here. But there it is, the final Eagles-Bucs injury report. Right, so Cyril and Ronald are definitely out. Carlton, Sean Murphy Bunting, also Justin Watson as wide receiver is also questionable. On offense, yeah, I don't know. I mean, even with Chris Godwin on the injury reserve, there's still, even with these other wide receivers, who are third, fourth string. That's Brady's weapons are minimizing. I know, Justin Watson, again, third, fourth string, but Brady has a lot of his weapons he's missing, right? So, I know obviously Chris Godwin included, and Cyril Grayson, even though he is not wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2, I don't know. It's just a huge hit for the Bucs. I guess not a lot of weapons missing though they had, but yeah. All right, so this Bucs defense is definitely gonna get tested against the run. And that reminds me, we're done for our key players. 12 minutes into the video, let's move on to the keys to the game. First, let's start off with the Eagles offense to kind of jump a little bit ahead. Actually, yeah, Bucs defense, Eagles offense didn't jump ahead whatsoever. I already have my key to the game, and it's run the ball week every week, and I always say this as the first one. Run the ball, all right? I know we've already been doing really good at it, and we're the leading rusher in the NFL, but that doesn't mean we stop doing it whatsoever. Keep running the football, Sirianni. And ironically, that the game, the start of the season, where we only had one carry in the first half, was ironically the Bucs game, and we have a rematch with them. So no excuse now. Definitely no excuse to not run the football this game, especially when you didn't do it the regular season matchup. All right, so run the ball. We have to test that run D for the Bucs, because I know this is only one player, but Lavonte David is injured, so that is one weapon out of the linebacker spots. I know Devin White, Shaquille Barrett, are still healthy, as well as Jason Pierre-Paul. Like that's still gonna be tough for us, but we can do it. We have a good running back core, right? We can definitely do this. All right. So, and another key to the game that I've said before is target the playmakers. Give more targets to Smitty. By the way, congrats to him for breaking the Eagles receiving yards for a rookie record, beating Deshaun Jackson's record. I love Deshaun Jackson, though. He's my favorite all-time Eagle by far. And yeah, congrats to Smitty. Give him more targets, though, Sirianni. Seriously, he runs really, really good routes. He can definitely get open. He's quick. Get him the ball. He will catch it, and he will after the catch, he will definitely get some yardage after that. I mean, it's a really good trade-off if you throw to Devontae Smith, and Sirianni needs to do a little bit more of that. More deep shots to Quez as well. Quez's speed is unreal. He can he can legitimately, you know, burn people. I'm not even joking. His speed is really good, and if he gets open, you know, throw the deep ball to him. I mean, I know he did drop that really bad one against Denver, but that was Denver. Gotta forget about that game, even though we won. But yeah, throw the deep ball to Quez. I mean, honestly, throw the deep ball to anybody now. I've not really seen many deep shots, you know, especially during this stretch, right? So, you know, throw the deep ball to Quez or any other receiver, honestly, because I think we have a. I don't know. Hurts does not have a noodle arm whatsoever. You know, that's the stigma, but he really doesn't. He's just inconsistent with it. Is all. Right? So, and also that does tie into what I was saying, hit the playmakers as well as Dallas Goedert, which we've been doing more of. You know, Dallas Goedert can block. You know, he can definitely run around, and he's your guy in crucial situations. That's your guy there, Dallas Goedert. And of course, like I said, he can block. He can do it all. That's why you have to target him as well. All right. And also another thing from the running game, our offensive line is looking really healthy right now. You know, imagine Brandon Brooks was back at right guard. That'd be amazing. Sadly, again, he is out for the year. So this offensive line, led by Jeff Stoutland, definitely, you know, helps the running game go through. And that's not the primary reason the running game's going. I mean, it's also obviously the running game, right? But what I'm saying is, you know, the offensive line also plays a big part. All right. So, yeah. All right. That's the offensive keys to the game. Defensive keys to the game. Honestly, I'm gonna keep egging Gannon on this. Get the pressure. I've said this a million times, and I'll still say this. Get the pressure on the defensive line, right? It's really not that hard to call blitz, okay? Come on, Gannon. I know you have been doing it a little bit these previous weeks. I have seen you call it, but we still need more of that, okay? Gannon, you will be tested this game, all right? Remember that 6-point loss to the Bucs regular season? Now it's your time to redeem, and this time in a bigger stage in the playoffs. You were with the Colts, so I'm pretty sure last year you did make it to the playoffs. I am pretty sure. If I'm wrong, y'all can check me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure though. I'm really sure. Because again, the Colts did face the Bills in the wild card last year. So Gannon, you've been here before in the playoffs. This time though, you're gonna be facing arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm just saying, you guys can debate that to yourselves if you think he is, but he's been into many playoff games. You need to figure out how to stop him, and my idea is not the only idea. Get the pressure. If we get to Brady, then that is gonna be really huge for us. All right. It's just gonna bring a momentum to our defense, and again, our defensive line is pretty dangerous and it's healthy. Even without Josh Sweat. All right, Ryan Kerrigan needs to step up. Hope he can step up in a playoff game because he's been really disappointing this year. He's had injuries. I barely seen him on the field. Actually, I remember against the Bucs on the regular season, you know, Ryan Kerrigan on the Tom Brady's first touchdown of the game. Well, first touchdown of the game overall. You know, Ryan Kerrigan was trying to jump up and deflect that pass, and it looked really ugly. All right, so come on, Ryan Kerrigan. If you will be starting at left defensive end, you know, this game, you better step up, all right? It's time to step up, especially in the playoffs, right? So that was my third key to the game. Fourth key to the game, look, Brady is not, you know, immune to picks whatsoever. We even picked him off once or twice in this game, in the regular season game, the regular season matchup, all right? Secondary, my key to the game for the secondary, shut down, or rather slow down, you know, that the talented Bucs offense. This actually goes for both the linebackers and the secondary. I know it's way easier said than done, but you need to shut down this talented Bucs offense. They have Chris Godwin, you know, in the injured reserve, and he will be, you know, obviously not playing this game. still Mike Evans, Scotty Miller. I mean, Scotty Miller is like not horrible at all. I actually like Scotty Miller. He's really underrated. But I feel like our secondary can really shut him down. As well as Rashad Perriman. I mean, obviously Mike Evans, we need to slow him down. He's a really talented receiver. Leonard Fournette, injured reserve. They might even get Keyshawn Vaughn and Le'Veon Bell. Even so, I think Rob Gronkowski, Cameron Brate will be playing this game. Not everybody's going to be out for the Bucs. And even so, you still have talent on that offense, and you need to slow them down. And obviously, best case scenario, completely stop them. Brady is losing weapons as it is, and if we can shut down his weapons that he has on the field, and we get pressure to him, that's game over. Brady struggled a lot without his weapons, right? And again, he's losing some. So the defense has to step up. So far, this has to be the biggest defensive game of the year so far. I keep saying so far, but right now this game is going to be huge for the defense and Gannon. We need the right scheme to stop this Bucs offense. And of course, they only won by 6 when we weren't even running the ball. That's what I was going to say at the start of the video. Only 6 points to defending Super Bowl champions, even at our house. We also had a bad loss. We did win against the Panthers, I believe. And then we lost against the Chiefs, Cowboys, 49ers, etc. I think we're having maybe a 2-3. It was a losing record, though. I do know that. Right? And the Bucs almost lost to us, and then the defending Super Bowl champions, and we weren't even trying the run. This game is not going to be as lopsided as people think it will be. This will be a very good game. Obviously, the Bucs offense is really talented. This is not going to be a blowout from us either. This is going to be a good game. 2 good teams in the NFL battling each other in wild card. The Bucs, no, I'm giving them maybe a little bit too much credit, but no, they're a really good team. All right, and we can't get overconfident. And that will be my rare 5th key to the game. Don't get overconfident, okay? We're really confident, and we have reasons to be, because that regular season matchup, only losing by 6, not trying to run, we have the right to be confident. But overconfidence is what kills teams. That's my 5th key to the game. And without further ado, I'm going to do my prediction. Alright, so back, had to go for a little bit. But I predict the Eagles winning 26-22. Give me the Eagles winning this wild card matchup. And I think that score got me as well. I was with the Philly Insider podcast. I believe yesterday, I was in the call-in, and they asked for my prediction, and I said 26-22 right off the bat. Had no idea the score got me. That'd be amazing, having score got me in NFL wild card, but obviously the main priority is to win. I mean, obviously, but 26-22, as that score, and of course the Eagles winning, that would be amazing. So that is my prediction for this game. The Bucs are a really good team, but with our running game, we're not as bad as people think we are. And people thought we were terrible before the season. I'll even admit, I thought we would not make the playoffs, but I thought we'd be 1 game away from winning record. We'd be 8-9. I never said 4 wins. Okay? I never said 1 win. Somebody actually said that. Now look at us. Now we're in the playoffs, okay? So, I think we win this wild card matchup. I genuinely think we do. I'm not even joking. This looks like a winnable game, right? And it should be. All right, with the circumstances. Also, the weather. I completely forgot the weather. That is going to be really good for our running game too. So the Bucs can't be sleeping on us. We can't be sleeping on the Bucs. But yeah, 26-22, Eagles win. The game is still 2 days away from me. But yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on this video. Please like, please comment, as long as it's not appropriate. I'll definitely look at it. And please follow my Twitter, and please join my Discord server. Links are in the description, and that's about it. This is your friend 90s signing out. Have a great day, guys.